for since the get-go.
Yes.
Because you saw how it was going.
Absolutely.
And so did we here, I have to say. And I'm wondering, now with the grand jury and all this, you think you're getting closer, or what do you think?
Absolutely. You know, I did start very early. As a matter of fact, I watched him doing the campaign, and I've never seen anything like it before in my life.
Right.
Not only did he mock and mimic a disabled journalist, not only did he talk about grabbing women by their private parts, but he stalked Hillary in her face, called her crooked, called his colleagues names, Little Rubio, on and on and on.
Insulted John McCain's service.
Absolutely, insulted John McCain. I'd never seen an individual, particularly an adult, mature man or woman, talk to anybody like that, and especially if you're running for the President of the United States of America.
Yeah.
So I knew that he should not be president, and was shocked when he became president. And so not
I became
only
an alcoholic that night. I was drinking. Well, you think you were shocked?
Well, not only did I believe that he should not be president because he had no good values, etc., I took a look at the people around him, his allies. And remember, I dubbed them the Kremlin clan because they were all connected to Russia or to the Ukraine, or they were involved in some way with oil and connected with oil in Russia. So why are all these people with the same interest in one administration, allies around this president?
I would love to ask you that, Congresswoman Auntie Maxine. Is there a smoking gun for you? What do you think is the connection between the Trump administration and Russia and Putin?
Well, here's what I believe. I believe that Putin really wants to get the sanctions lifted so that he can drill into the Arctic. I think there are trillions of dollars involved with this, and I think this president made him believe he could do it. And so they certainly didn't want Hillary, because Hillary was, of course, on to Putin, did not like his tactics and the way that he, you know, basically ruled his country. And so it was important for them to get Trump elected to office, and it was important for them to get the commitment from him. Now, if you take a look at what has happened with the sanctions bill that we have passed, Putin is upset. Yeah. He thought that this president could actually get that done.
Why would he think that?
Because he told him that. He told him that.
Why would he even tell him that unless Putin had something on him?
Well, I don't know, but don't forget, this man will say anything, anytime. He's a liar, and he will say whatever he needs to say.
I know.
You said that Vice President Pence is already planning his inauguration. Is that a joke, or do you really?
It was a joke.
Okay.
What I wanted to do was needle them a little bit.
Okay.
You know
Do you think Pence will be better than Trump if he were
No,
impeached?
and when we finish with Trump, we have to go and get Putin.
That's right.
He's next.
Putin or Pence?
Pence.
You mean Pence? Wait, we'll get Putin. We'll get 2 for 1 with Trump and Putin. Then we got to go after Pence.
That's right.
I know.
Congresswoman, Trump supporters oftentimes are not focused on Russia. They feel like, let the investigators do their work over there. What they're focused on are jobs and the economy. In that arena, you see, you know, the Dow hitting an all-time high. You see unemployment at near record low numbers. Are you willing to give him some credit in that arena on the economy, that he's making some progress?
Absolutely not.
No? Why, though?
Why?
I think that too much credit is given to presidents about how the markets are working. And I really don't think that he's done anything that he can take credit for. And so I don't believe that he has had any initiatives, he's had any legislation. He's not been involved in public policy. He doesn't know really what's going on Wall Street, so I don't give him any credit for it.
What about deregulating the economy, though? What about some of the job promotion he's done around the country? If you talk about, you know, coal jobs, or if you talk about, you don't think that is in any way related to?
No, absolutely not. He's not really created any substantive number of jobs. No. He has made these people believe that he's going to bring back the coal industry. It is not going to happen.
At what point do you think his supporters will figure that out?
Well, you know, you have to determine why they stick with him. They stick with him not because they think he is going to change government as such. I think they stick with him because he has made them believe that somebody else is responsible for their problems. Yeah. For these small towns and these areas where the stores have closed down, the jobs have left, It is those people over there. I'm going to build a wall. I'm going to keep those people out. They're the cause of your problem. They're getting something for nothing. It's not you, and they believe
Well,
that.
I think also people are just really tired of government in general and the inefficiency of government. But I want to talk to you about these leaks that have been coming out. It seems a steady stream of leaks have been coming out of the White House and intelligence agencies. The Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, was just, he just delivered a briefing today about cracking down on this. But we have to be bothered by these phone conversations, these confidential conversations that he had with Mexico and Australia that were just illegally leaked to the Washington Post. There's a lot of Democrats that are disturbed by this because it threatens our national security. Are you disturbed by it?
No, not at all. I am so glad they're telling us what's going on. And
But we don't need to hear these conversations. They're confidential. This threatens national
I need to hear
security.
these conversations. I need to hear. Unfortunately, this is his problem. He is in a White House where he's got people working for him that don't believe in him, don't like what he's doing, and they're trying to tell the American public
They're
something.
whistleblowers.
But this threatens,
They're not
this,
leakers as much
America
as
loses
whistleblowers.
here, though. He cannot have a candid conversation with the leader of another country. Mexico's not going to want to have a conversation with us anymore because it could get leaked. Australia, countries are not going to want to get on the phone with the leader of the free
No,
world.
let me tell you something. Mexico is glad to have it leaked. And I tell you why. He tried to convince the president that somehow he should not be talking about the fact that they're not going to fund this wall. And he's trying to convince him to go along with him to do harm to his country.
And isn't it good that
Yes.
his supporters hear that? They've been believing all the lies about building the wall. Now they know he's been
Absolutely.
lying.
And they know that the
If this
American
leak-
taxpayer is going to pay for it.
If this
scary
leak can happen,
precedent.
if this leak can happen for this president, that means that it can happen for any president. And other countries will look at us and say, you know what, the United States of America as a whole is not a secure place
didn't
where we can
happen
handle
to Obama.
this. If you have
No.
people
Why
from
not?
Obama's
No.
administration coming out and saying,
No.
I would go crazy if this were happening.
No,
But it
let
doesn't
me
happen.
tell
Very
you.
dangerous.
Let me tell you, the leadership starts at the top. And it is this president. It is this president that his own people have no confidence in. They're undermining him because they want to see him stop. They want us to do something. Not every president would be treated this way.
But you're
this
under-
man has no values.
I-
He lies. They know it. And he's the danger. And they want us to do something
I hear you,
about
but
it.
it's a scary thing to try to undermine the president because you don't like his policy, you don't trust him, and risk undermining the entire country in the process.
No,
And
I don't
that's
see
what
it that
leaks
way
do.
at all.
Undermining the
That's what
country.
leaks
He
do.
is
No.
undermining the
Very
All right, we
scary.
got some more with Maxine. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Don't forget.